We are backing away back for more Menace. It's about time to begin new operation. The one on the backbone seemed to have been there first. It is longer, way longer in fact, 5 mission long, compared to the one on planet Mog, which is 3 mission only. Therefore, we are going to the backbone next to fight against Rogue Army. I think it's going to be the first operation on that kind of scale for me, so let's have a look at the tree. Alright, very interesting. We seem to have a choice of 2 missions to prevent enemy from gaining asset. We'll have a look at that in a moment. It seems that both paths lead to the same mission, which we get to play after the very first opening. So we can begin with stopping marauders, a familiar mission we've played in the past. Don't allow too many civilians to die. Let's see, we have more loadout this time, and we will prevent road blocks, which reduce our deployment zone by 50%, which is nasty. If there's any missions with a timer further in the tree that could interfere with any of our plans to complete secondaries in the future. What's the other option? Or shall we say penalty for not completing the mission? Infantry units carry battle rifles instead of carbines. Ooh, wow. Well, that will make it a lot more difficult for us, but at the same time, potentially a lot more profitable if they are dropping more sophisticated gear, so to speak. As far as mission is concerned, we've played this type of mission in the past where enemy attacks us from all angles. The game devs gave it 1 star, which they seem to think it's easier than the mission to stop the marauders. I'm uncertain as to what the game refers to as Rogue Army infantry units. I don't know whether that's all of them or whether that excludes specialists, so on so forth. We'll just have to pay attention. How exhilarating! I'm thinking ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. More trading value, more valuable stuff on our team to carry to the battle. And I think that makes me want to take that risk, even though there's a long 4 missions ahead of us in this operation, as long as we don't have to abandon it. Let's have a look what the mission planning screen looks like. It's throughout the day, light rain is not having any implications on our vision range or that of the enemy, and yeah, I'm already thinking using Vanguard, but let me just think about it for a moment, and I'm going to set up the team. We'll get back here to talk about the final result. So in this mission, we need to save civilians, and this little dude here spawned in this pocket and he's surrounded by the enemy right in front of Walker there. These guys can hopefully run towards the bottom and safety. Let's hope we can save enough of them in order to meet our objectives. Now I'm going to be taking full advantage of our Vanguard deployment here with Jane Darby. I have given her very costly and currently our best stealthy approach option, Sap Reese armor, and that gives us extra detection, extra concealment, and 2 accessory slots. She's going to therefore start with 3 concealment and 2 detection. Unfortunately, I don't have quite enough promotional points in order to give her scout, which I would have very wanted to have on Jane Darby for this mission, but we are giving her the next best thing, and that's going to be our latest acquisition in form of Neuropentin SR tablets. 2 uses, 3 turns each, and they all give increased cover level by 1, concealment, detection, and accuracy boost. What's not to like? We are already starting with something new. I had to give something up here, so I reduced number of squaddies to our most elite subscriber-only team of 6. Cream of the crop, as they say. And let's hope you guys are up to the task. Let's just add the Grinch, who has been deselected. Now we have the 6. Everyone here is equipped with suppressed crowbar to help us stay concealed. We plan to eliminate autocannon team and most notably rogue mortar team right away. There is more reasons to be concerned, as they have army officer as well as the new team we haven't fought yet, the Jaeger team, the sniper team, with apparently only 2 people in it. It doesn't mean they are any less deadly, probably the opposite. If we know anything about playing video games, this is usually the case. It's not the end of threats. We do have more opposition in form of heavy infantry, 2 walkers, one with a laser gun, another one with autocannon, some truly formidable opponents. Borg and Marta are going to start behind Jane Darby. Borg has pretty much his standard setup with grenade launchers, autocannons and smoke launchers. This time, Marta will carry Crowbar into the battle. I replaced Ark on her because I found that fighting pirates and rogue army, she is having difficulty having to catch up with the rest of the team and still be useful. Now, Arks are great against bugs, but we usually fight pirates and rogue army from the distance. In addition, Borg's vehicle is as good as any to keep Marta safe, but when it comes to delivering her to the battlefield and effective weapon range, that's where his AP falls short a little bit. Having 9 range on both Crowbar and Rocket Launcher should help us be a bit more useful throughout that mission with Marta, and I trust 3 ammunition on Rocket Launcher should be enough to deal with 2 walkers. Sashin will take Crowbar into the battle again with armor-piercing ammunition this time, so we'll take advantage of that, we'll take advantage of suppressive fire, and Pike will be rolling with the full team here in veteran scavenger suit for the first time. I have given him rent ammunition so he can support the team in even more amazing ways. And finally, Tech has tripod M6, standard protective vest. He will also carry extra ammo for his special weapon. Well then, roughly that's the plan. The opening will be with Jane Darby, who will be really crucial for us in this encounter. Let's hope the Vanguard deployment works out for all of us here. One thing's for sure, it's an absolute priority to keep Jane Darby safe and sound.
About damn time we saw some action.
Tech's craving some action here, and as our bid is departing, I would love to take a look at the veteran scavenger suit we have equipped on Pike. Pike, where are you, buddy? There's lots of objects on this map, not so easy to orientate myself. Let's use portrait. And here is the veteran scavenger suit. Wow, looks very nice on Pike and his team. And look at Tex standing next to this dumpster with his massive M6 machine gun. It looks nice too. Okay, well, enough of that nonsense. I'm sure you guys seen that suit already a million times.
Eyes open.
Back to Jane Darby, where we're going to actually open up in style. Just you wait. Jane starts within a tile offering extra concealment, it seems. It's a tree covered tile. It doesn't translate into better concealment stats on our tooltip though, but we know it provides some extra cover and concealment. Is this team of 6 elite warriors capable of eliminating specialist enemy units? Let's find out. I'm going to open up with the mortar team. Color me impressed. The very first 3 shots were enough to drop them. Similar story here, and since I'm worried that this officer may be able to outspot us, I'm going to use my neuropentin tablets now, especially that it's free to do so. It's going to help us for next 3 turns to stay concealed. I'll try to advance to this tree tile over there. Another thing we should probably be doing here is dropping our turret deep into enemy territory to give those civilians some respite and opportunity for Rogue Army to shoot at something else than our poor civilians. From memory, this is roughly where the walker was, so if that turret can target this walker, that would be very good for us. The extermination begins. The first civilian dropped already. Damn. And naturally there had to be fence spawning here. We have to go around it. And what is this? Oh wow, that's that Jaeger team. It's a team of 2. I was under the impression they will be spawning further away from where we've spawned with Jane Darby. That officer may be close to then, but the main thing, she is still concealed for now. Onwards. If we can get them killed now. Ooh, look at that, even more enemies. Wow, look at that. Again, we'll have abundance of targets now, so we will definitely start with the Jaeger team, being the presumed most dangerous enemy here. Perfect. Since they have a little bit of a suppression on, I'm going to focus the other group, since they are closer to the civilians.
Major, keep your eyes on this Marine.
Now, yeah, we can still move quite a bit forward, so we will do that. Hello. Hello. Who are you shooting at? They would have been better target, I presume. I certainly didn't anticipate two heavy teams to be near the turret when it spawned. Yep, you toast. Well, at least we know there's two heavies there. Our intel has told us about one heavy team there only. How are you guys placing your turrets on offensive missions like this? Let me know in comments. With the rest of the team, I don't anticipate encountering any enemies if we are to rely on our intel. And Marta stays inside for now. For now, not for much longer. And we are moving forward with Sashin. Heavy infantry spotted. We will have difficulty going through that heavy armor with hollow point ammunition equipped especially. Should we be trying to use Bog instead? There may be no range. I'm not gonna move just yet. I don't want to reveal anyone, especially if there's more enemies lurking about. Let's be mindful of this building blocking our line of sight here. It's quite dangerous, but I comfort myself knowing the civilians, poor civilians, offer target alternatives for the enemy. I can be bolder pushing through. Since I didn't see anyone shooting at the civilians here, I'll move Sashin forward, and look how many of them are here. I'm glad they are escaping in the right direction. Okay, let's leave this flank alone for the time being and move tech first. No enemies detected, fine.
Eyes open.
Right, so do we want to take these two shots? I think the answer is yes. The answer is yes. We still have increased stats, but not for much longer. I can move one forward. And we found Walker. Right. Because we have suppressed crowbar, let's take some shots. It probably won't do much.
Deflected.
Maybe he can suppress, yeah. Suppression is good. Maybe even pin them down.
Ricocheted.
Yeah, perfect. They won't be able to spot for the walker or shoot at the civilians. That's the main benefit here for us. Borg, we can start moving towards the enemy. Now the only problem is I don't want to stand too close to anyone in concealment. Unfortunate. I can do that though. I will. Okay.
Everybody misses now and again.
And the 10. Marta can still come out and take some shots. And see, that's what I was talking about. She wouldn't be able to do that with Arc. Moving Bog ahead of infantry is risking his destruction. Besides, we wouldn't be utilizing range on his weapons this way. Marta takes some shots. Yeah. Starting to make a dent in the armor. And I'm even going to get up ready for moving next turn. Right, so far this mission is going really well. Let's see what that walker is going to do. Is he in range of Bog? Huh, maybe a good time to release the War Dog. These are conscripts. Yep. Is anyone spotted? That's what I would like to know first. Pike and Tech are good and safe. So Bog.
Yeah.
We don't have this in range, but if we move forward, they will be in range. Autocannon. Good accuracy. Yeah, only a little cover. I think we're gonna go all in here. Good shots. Is it time to overload? I will overload. I want to at least make some sort of a dent in this thing. Oh yeah. Spalling damage, engine destroyed. This is perfect. Okay, they could be using the RPG. They could be, and this is auto laser 2. The good news here is, as long as I don't move forward, because they have engine destroyed, they cannot reposition, and we aren't inside of the range at the moment. So we are safe. I don't want them to be shot at. Heavies are suppressed, so if they decide to move, they may not have enough AP to shoot at us. They have dangerous RPGs on them. We know that very well, having observed our turret disintegrated a few rounds back. I would like to keep them pinned down like so. Let's keep going. Come on, you guys, let's move. We can relax on this left flank for a moment.
Orders?
Okay, we'll be coming from around this building from two sides. Sashin.
Moving to cover!
Aha, we found our first target for you. Let's take advantage of your suppressive fire. Now the only decision left is whether to move forward or stay where we are, as we remain undetected in here. Moving 2 tiles forward into cover would have been ideal. Who is that? Rogue Army Infantry. If I deploy, I should be outside of the view range. Or so I hoped. So what is actually spotting me then? I think the only explanation is that they have detection. Damn, that's not good. I miscalculated here. Oh, Walker closing in as well. That's got to be the laser variant having shorter range. Thank goodness. It's time to release our dog out. The war dog, to be specific. Begun. Oh, small fire, spalling damage, big fire. Okay, half decent outcome, we'll take it. I'll creep in forward here with Pike, he has decent armor. If they start shooting, he can take some shots at this range.
Orders?
That can shoot at this detachment with poor accuracy though. We can suppress. Aim is so bad. Now that we have this threat contained, I can keep pushing forward on the right flank.
Let's do this.
June Derby. Okay, they are gone.
Kill confirmed.
Walker? What Walker?
Good job!
A pile of rubble, more so.
Orders?
I want to suppress them, I guess. Yeah, they are both pinned down now. Spalling damage. Should be enough to kill. Yep. And we are concealed once again. Excellent job, excellent job. 1 civilian dead. At this point, that's pretty decent. I still need to hunt down the officer, so let me use the drag.
Moving to waypoint.
And let's start moving forward.
Movement.
Yes, we found them. We found them and they are gone.
Keep it up,
There's
Marine.
something here
Thanks.
that is spotting. Doesn't matter for now. Okay, these heavies are getting closer to tech. Well, they are in perfect place. In perfect place. For both Pike and for tech. So I'm going to start with tech. They already moved, so let me try to suppress them too. I really should have deployed there, shouldn't I? Horrible accuracy on new tech. Yep, I will get the job done. Get them both pinned down to the ground.
Always ready.
Okay, time to get a ride again.
Orders?
Sir.
Okay, ideally I would want to give some kills to Pike because he's not had opportunity to do this for quite some time.
Threat removed.
Link killed. Mission accomplished. Ho 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 ho, yes.
Get to cover.
It's nice to finish a mission in style, isn't it? The way this mission concluded felt good. Some really positive vibes. We're not gonna say no to that. But we won't rest here. There's some more enemies we want to kill.
Enemy destroyed.
Only one civilian died, and I think this is mainly thanks to our Vanguard deployed Jane Darby stopping quite a few of enemy pods in their tracks.
You are so good.
Ooh, we found some more enemies. They are retreating though. Fine. Let's just chase them.
Sir?
I'm pretty sure that's all we are going to find for now. Bog is back. That's outside of a range. That's okay. Let's get in there and let's get ready.
Orders?
Give this to Marta at least. This is as long as she can hit anything.
Shot deflected.
Which is a challenge, as we can see. Not as easy. They have good cover.
Engaging.
If they happen to run away and disperse, the game will give that kill to
Orders?
Marta, as she shot at them last.
Yeah.
Now they are still here and wavering, my goodness.
103rd heading to cover.
We are concealed, which is fine.
Making a play.
Yep, good enough. Good enough. I'm sorry, Marta, you're not getting any kills. The Rogue Army flag is gone, so let's end this mission.
Bringing up the rear.
Okay, let's have a look. We have Jaeger fatigues. Hooray! That's really good. I was hoping to get that. We also have SASDMR sniper rifle. Having seen it in action against the Alien Queen, I don't think we will be using this sniper rifle much, but Jaeger suit naturally is a different story. I will be exchanging all of that loot for something useful in the black market. Let's go to the next one. Darby, MVP of this mission for sure. Tex got 1 kill. Pike's got 2 kills. Sashin has got 2 kills too. Not too shabby. Great, 30 promotional points achieved. Not quite enough. Yeah, I don't think this is enough in order to promote Jane Darby still. We could promote literally everybody else if we wanted to, but not Jane Darby, which is fine. Search and Rescue is going to be our next mission. It's a mission I haven't yet played, and we are tasked with destroying less than 40% of all enemies, which is a new concept I haven't gotten to tackling in the game yet. Having Sashin with some sort of inaccurate weapon springs to mind. We'll have to think about the setup for this mission for sure. Anyhow, let's have a look at the attribute triggers and gains for this last mission. We've had yet another surprise here where out of nowhere, Kada has leveled up Precision. This is despite having no kills throughout that mission, so that leads me to believe that perhaps the formula that community has worked out is not entirely accurate. It may be that there is another mechanic at play. Maybe squad leaders level up some of their attributes by just joining the mission. Maybe that's how the Valor was leveled up by Jane Darby last time around. It is pure speculation at this point, however. I only know what I do, so let me present to you the attribute triggers and gains for the entire campaign to date. Darby has nearly reached 300 attribute triggers for agility, yet she only leveled up 3 times. Thank you very much for staying to watch until the end. I'm excited to play new kinds of missions very soon. And this next mission is going to give us a minigun strafing run ability as well, which is nice. Alright, take care and see you soon.